Happy Tuesday! Today we're going to talk about clearing out your life and improving your focus. So I'm thrilled today to have a special guest with us on GuruTips for Actors. Meet Kym Jackson. You may know her already because she's a fantastic actress, but she's also the author of several books, including The Hollywood Survival Guide for Actors, Your Handbook to Becoming a Working Actor in LA, and actually have a copy right here. Yay! I've read it. It's amazing, you guys. Like, seriously, check it out, and we're going to talk more about that later. So thank you for joining us, Kym. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Cheers.
We love on GuruTips for Actors to talk about productivity. We have a whole series on productivity, but today we're going to talk about something that seems a little more indirectly related.
Yeah.
And that is how to clear out your stuff, clear out your life, and really improve your focus.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, I've spent the past 2 or 3 years, actually since I finished writing the book, about 2 years, just realizing I had a lot of things in my life, and the more of them I cleared out, the easier going about my to-do list and getting progress in my life came to me. So I wanted to share that with you guys.
That's awesome. Yeah, I find the same thing. Can you talk more about how important it is for our physical environment to be pretty conducive to like getting stuff done and to be pretty clear? Yeah,
definitely. I think that I mentor actors, and once a week, I see them every month, but once a week I have a little afternoon set aside, and I find that one of the biggest things that they say is that they feel really overwhelmed. They feel like there's just too many things going on, and I feel like they have a lot of things that they're juggling at any given time. And the funniest thing is the actors that seem the most overwhelmed are the ones who I say to them, okay, well, what are your kitchen cupboards look like? Like, what is your hallway cupboard like? How many spare sets of sheets do you have for your 1-bedroom apartment? You know, all of these items, every item that we own takes a little tiny bit of space in our mind at any given time. So if you're one of those people who have don't have a lot of guests, and you have like 15 water glasses in your cupboard and 10 different wine glasses, and everything's different shapes and sizes. I feel like for me, when I personally and when my clients have gone through and just gotten it down to a bare minimum of items and things, you know, clothing is one of the biggest things.
Yeah, that's big for me.
Huge. And so as you remove all of these arbitrary items that you're just kind of moving around in your life, you find things are easier, because if you only have a set of 8 water glasses, then that means you've only got so many dirty cups that can sit by the sink. If you have, say, 10 outfits that you wear all of the time, and you're rifling through all of these clothes you never wear to get to
make a decision about it.
Yeah, then you're going to be wasting a lot of time, and you're going to be feeling overwhelmed every time you need to leave the house to do something. And so, you know, for me, I remember clearing out my cupboard, and I found so many just these random beautiful summer dresses that I had bought over the years, and I'd never worn them. And as I got rid of all of these things, now they're just like, I open my cupboard and they're right there, and I can just grab them out, and it's so easy.
So like having a new wardrobe and not spending any money.
Yeah, and I found stuff and I was like, I have no recollection of buying this, and I have no idea where it came from.
But it's great. Now you can find it.
Exactly. Yeah. And so just realizing the freedom that it gives you, and as an actor, we're juggling so many things. You know, we're juggling you know, our agents and managers relationships, other actor relationships, acting classes, casting workshops, relationships with casting directors, relationships with directors and producers and functions and networking events and learning lines and auditions and self-tapes and cameras and all of these files in your computer. And it's just the cleaner everything is, the more clean lines. If you guys could see this house that we're in, everything has clean lines, because these are high vibration people who need space to make progress very quickly in their lives, because they're doing important things.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, talk a little more about that. I find that physical space for me is a little bit easier than the things that we maybe can't see, like negative thoughts or even people, you know? I mean, what are some tips around that?
Okay, cool. Yeah, good question. So I just gave a talk at the SAG Conservatory last weekend on clearing your subconscious beliefs that are kind of preventing you from making progress in your acting career. And I talked on a few different topics, because for me, I never think that one solution is a cure-all. So I kind of have like a toolkit where I'm like, okay, if something feels bad, or I can't deal with something, or I'm having a weird reaction to something that's maybe a trigger, I want to know what that is. I want to know where that's coming from. And so for me, I have like 6 or 7 different things that I use. I might meditate and then try meridian point tapping and then try 5 different things. And one of those things that I love is Ho'oponopono.
Say what?
It's called Ho'oponopono.
Amazing.
And it's basically Joe Vitale talks about it, but it's a Hawaiian healing method that is essentially acknowledging that this is a tough one. Every single thing that exists in your life, every person that exists in your life, you created. And you created them so you could either learn something about yourself or deal with a subconscious issue that you've got that you need to work through. So every challenge that exists in your world is something that in your present life is something that you kind of intentionally brought about, right, or unintentionally, intentionally. Some subconscious part of you has brought about to bring an issue to the surface that you need to deal with. And I can't really go into it that much here, but the idea is kind of just forgiveness of your past self and your inner child. And I would highly recommend you guys like do some Googling and look it up, because it's a fantastic healing method that that really helps you just clear away. The idea of it is to clear back your every negative thought, every belief in your life, every subconscious belief that you have, to the point that you're kind of at 0 point, to the point that you kind of become this blank slate. Because once you get rid of all those issues, you can choose what kind of character traits you want to have, as opposed to having all these weird ones that kind of crop up out of your subconscious from when you were a kid or whatever.
Amazing. I love that. Thank you. No worries. So I know a lot of people are watching this and thinking, I want to keep working with Kym. Like, how do I find out more about that? The website for the book, which actually also has a huge resource guide, resources for actors on it, it's called Hollywood's Guide. So hollywood'sguide.com. And you can buy the book. You can also contact me about mentoring. And I love all my clients. They're all I'm so proud of them all. So I'd definitely love to have a chat with anyone interested. Awesome. Thank you. Now you are in luck, because one lucky viewer is going to get a copy of this book this week. Kym is graciously giving one away to one of our blog commenters. So comment on something that you're going to implement in your life this week, something that you're going to clear out and what you think that will do for you, and you'll be entered to win a book. Now, if you love this content, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends, and we will see you next week. We'll be back with Kym for another awesome topic. We'll be talking about networking. So join us then. See you then. Bye-bye.